Hey, how's it going? Let's see, I think I really want the commentary on. That's the main thing here is I want to.
I'm Neil Druckmann, and I was the director and co-writer.
Hi, my name is Hallie Gross, and I was the co-writer and narrative lead.
I'm Ashley Johnson, and I play Ellie.
Hi. I'm Troy Baker, and I played Joel.
This whole scene came about because we were trying to figure out how do we recap the previous game just enough for people that haven't played it, or might have been so many years they don't even remember it. So we thought, oh, Joel could confess to Tommy.
And this was, I don't know why I dug my heels in, and I was like, I do not agree with this. And it's
The other thing. Yeah.
such a problem with it because I felt like this was a secret that Joel was going to take to his grave, and he would just bear this sin. And it wasn't until we were on set, and I'm sitting across from Jeffrey, and I'm watching him just listen to Joel. And every take, we went deeper and got better, and more truth came out.
It's really small, but you're right, it's really powerful and intimate of this exchange between these brothers, of just how far they've come since he's rejoined Jackson.
Yeah. It's become one of my favorite scenes. The meticulousness of this task of fixing up a guitar. And I remember you saying specifically is like, you're really trying to get the grime out. And to me, how that mapped to what he's trying to do in this scene with this conversation is I'm just trying to get every last bit of dirt out.
In the original game, we didn't cut to a close-up of Joel and seeing like what was his emotional state coming into that operating room.
That look from Tommy.
What do you do?
I love this right here. I saved her. And we wanted some darkness around that statement of like, the implication is I did whatever I needed to do to get her out of there.
And the justification, that comes from that.
That is the central question, right? And I think that opening the game on that line is so important because Joel really does believe he saved her. And that's the question for Ellie throughout the game of, did he?
I remember just so much work we did on this soundscape right here of just leaving you with that kind of uncomfortable feeling of it was a good thing, but there was definitely a lot of darkness around it. It's a great scene for Tommy as well. And now he has to carry the weight of this thing that he's not feeling great about it.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
He's also a family guy, so on some level he gets it.
What does Ellie know?
And he gets obviously he knows what Joel has been through and why that decision was so important for him.
I told her they just ran some tests.
There's something to me that hits me every time when Ellie rolls over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I caught it as much. I don't think I was aware of it. Like, Neil, you being a parent, you're more familiar with some of those gestures than I was, or I am now. Traveler will do this, where he will, when I put him to bed or whatever, and he's ready to go to sleep, or he needs to be alone with his own thoughts, he'll do that turn. And it never really hit me that that's what Ellie is doing, is just, okay, I'm done talking about this now. I just kind of want to be private in my own thoughts.
Which is also an interesting juxtaposition that's happening here, is we're getting to see the moment he was lying to her while he's confessing the truth to his brother. And the differences in those two relationships now. And it's, despite how much they've been through and how much Ellie has become an equal of sorts, he still sees her as his child, and if he has to lie to her to protect her, he will. It was important to get this final handoff of playing as Joel one last time as this beautiful sunset ride towards Jackson before we fully kind of hand off the baton to Ellie.
stunning. This has got to be one of, if not my favorite game of all time. To be able to play this in 4K, highest quality. God, the detail, just look at that car. It's incredible. Identify yourself before approaching the gate.
We worked so hard on these transitions to go from cutscene to gameplay. And it was just a change in tech that we had from the first game to the second game, where the first game, all the cinematics were pre-rendered. Now that they were real time, there was a lot of effort put into just these seamless transitions in and out of gameplay.
About what we were talking about earlier.
This is a great moment.
I can't say I'd have done different.
And you have to wonder, is Tommy telling the truth? Or does he know it's too late to do anything about it? And that's the best truth to put out there.
There's also something, it's just occurring to me now, but I think confessing to Tommy really speaks to sort of the themes of the game of how hard it is to be alone and to carry things alone. And even Joel can't do it at a certain point and needs to unload on Tommy. And so what it is for Ellie to isolate further and further and further and carry her secrets alone more and more and more.
There's her little house.
I discovered some people don't realize that her house is the
garage.
Exterior garage of Joel's house.
Look, she's drawing a deer.
Just like the one you killed.
Oh, and you're hearing Sean James' song, which was the
Okay,
song we did for the teaser trailer.
Ellie?
Shout out to the environment team that had to build several different versions of this room, as Ellie has lived in it for longer and longer and got more and more of her items from the old world that she's obsessed with.
Lava lamp.
I love this moment of just like, hey, how do you...
Jesus.
Do you both remember when we did this scene live on stage, just for an audience of 100, 200 people? I forget
Yes.
exactly. Like Jeff Keighley set up this one night live, and I wrote the scene just for that. But in the back of my mind, I knew already this would be the opening for the second game.
Oh, yeah. And that was...
Talking about how impressed they are with
Some of that was streamed except for this scene. That was
that
just for
one,
the audience.
we did not stream the scene.
There was this, I remember we got it, and then as often happens, there's a team of people that kind of come up to you, and after you go, cut, best that one. That's the take we can go with. And people just kind of clouded around you, and there was a conversation that was happening. We were trying to figure out what it was, and I saw you do your, everything's okay, it's fine, it's fine. And then afterwards, you tell me this story that in Uncharted 3, the ship capsizing was one of the most resource-draining, almost game-breaking things that you guys had, one of the most ambitious set pieces you'd ever done. And then in the Left Behind DLC, the photo booth was one of the most resource-draining, almost game-breaking things. He goes, up until you decided to put your thumb in your belt loop.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so actually that's funny because you did that, Joel initially didn't have his shirt tucked in. But in order to honor, again, this little gesture that you did, redesigned his clothing. And the way we did clothing on this game is we actually sourced the actual material and scanned it. So we had to source the shirt, the pants, the belt, scan it, so we could do this one gesture that you did, which was like looping your thumb around your belt.
Trust in you.
From a writing standpoint, this was a tricky scene because we have to reestablish these characters and their relationship, but also show there's something hanging over them. That there's, we had to honor the ending of the first game, that moment of okay, of lie. That again, Ellie knows something is off, but she doesn't quite know how to deal with it or how to move past it. Right. So this scene has you see at the beginning, she's trying to get rid of him. And then he wins her over by playing the song, and she softens by the end of it. And it's interesting, they talk about you promised you would teach me how to play the guitar, and they're talking about promises and oaths and the idea of keeping your promises. And we know this lie is hanging over them.
I love this opportunity this song gives Ellie to watch him. Yeah. Without confrontation.
And again, there's so much beautiful acting that you're doing here, Ashley. I know these compliments are making you uncomfortable, but it's look how much she's processing. Yeah. You could see it. You could feel it. And again, talking about when characters make eye contact versus not, is only when he finishes that he finally allows himself to look up.
Barely.
Barely right there.
It's a very intimate thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been more nervous than I was in that scene playing that song.
Were you more or less nervous when you did it live?
For some reason, playing music live to me feels a little bit more at home. But also, I don't know if I fully understood what that song meant to you, Neil. And knowing what it was going to mean
Future Days
now to other people once they played the game. And now there was context to it. Now there was story.
They care about each other so much.
The lighting. Lighting is so gorgeous here.
Forgot who it was.
And this was the same pun we had when you both did it live.
Do you remember the joke?
And you could see the shift in Joel. That song has just shifted the relationship a little bit. It moved the needle.
Mm-hmm. He's standing up a little taller.
It's time consuming.
I love how much he's just trying to reach out to her on her terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still got dad in him.
Giving her space.
Yeah.
Still got dad.
Yeah.
Can I get
and this again, this writing is the same. It's how this ended was the same as the live version, where you just play the low E. Well, I guess with the capo it wouldn't be an E, but boom, and just let this ominous note linger. Interesting parallel. In Last of Us Part 1, Joel wakes up after the multi-year jump
Was that
to a knock at the door.
Was that an accident?
No, that was by design.
Sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll
Yeah, initially we had the whole dance and the kiss in the beginning. And then once we moved it to the end, we had to kind of, through exposition and dialogue, hint at what happened.
It was just Dina being Dina. It's just Dina being Dina.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
I love that scene kind of plays out like an awkward thing between them as if they had kissed last night, which is really funny.
Yeah.
You know, it has this like kind of morning after feel, but it's like not about them, which is really charming.
I would never. Yeah, that's true.
This is so Ashley awkwardness right here.
I love it. VV awkward. Don't point. Don't bring attention to something that I did, please.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Jesse's the coolest guy.
He
Look at
is.
him. He's like, he kissed his girl, and he's like, I'm fine.
Yeah. Smells fine.
I think that's a good place for it. Let me adjust the camera. Audio's still playing. Okay. There we go. I think that's better. Got my cat. Oh,
So tired.
did something weird. It's like half a circle, quarter. It's like a quarter circle or half circle, half. Half square. I don't know why it did that. It's never done that before. Okay. Sure. Should be better now. Still doing that. Wonder why that is.
Sure.
The wonders of live streaming. Okay. Should all be good. What if I change it from that to a square? Will it give me the same issues? Better to figure this out now. It's a little better. It's still not exactly on my face. I'm not so sure why. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do.
Hey, is Joel up?
We got reports of infected out north. We had sent him and Tommy out early to scout.
That sucks.
Yep. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him.
More of-
Confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Maria wants a word with you.
Where is she?
The diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Nope.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me.
Hey, so... we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just... I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
Thanks.
These kids throwing snowballs at each other. Let's go pet this dog.
Hey, old timer. Yeah, get a good scratch.
Hey.
Hey,
The hardware store out on 191. It's a treasure trove. They probably have enough of these to last us over a year.
oh shit. Nice. I heard there was something going on between them before.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
We'll call it an IOU for now, but next week I want to see a fair trade on this table, right?
Of course. Thank you, Doc.
Go on now, I'm working.
Want to grab some breakfast?
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
Excuse me.
Oh, Seth.
Here you are. Come here.
Oh, Seth.
Yeah, remember this scene was
I don't want to hear what that big
I mean, so much of the story is about forgiveness and letting go of stuff, and how Ellie specifically struggles with that, and this was a pretty minor example of that.
Turns out I really struggle with it because I still hate this scene. I'm like, fuck that guy.
I know,
He's
me
trying.
too.
Look at him. He's
Doesn't work.
Steak sandwich. He's trying so hard.
Look how he wrapped it with a bow.
The way he starts with like, look.
Aw.
I'm like, yo, look you.
Yeah, don't looky hear me. Let's just.
Oh, now it's her fault.
Great job.
Yeah, this scene makes me so mad. Hey, I'm trying to apologize, you little bitch. You're like, what?
Made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
Your steak.
Thank you, Seth.
Didn't we discuss cutting Baguette sandwich because people had such a hard time understanding it at first?
Yeah, they kept hearing bacon sandwich.
Bacon sandwich. Yeah.
Bigot sandwich was a...
Bigot sandwich?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Hallie, you wrote that, didn't you?
I don't know.
It just bigot sandwich feels
does
V
feel very
Hallie
Hallie.
to me.
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie, you know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that. Ellie, can I talk to you for a sec?
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina, assignments.
Just give me a
Alright,
minute.
I'm just gonna turn this camera off because it's really bugging me that it's just not focusing on my face, even though in the preview it's perfectly fine. Not really sure why it's doing that.
This is
I'll have to troubleshoot it
Dina's
later.
big intro.
Oh, here she comes.
I'm Shannon Woodward. I play Dina. I had a really hard time hiding behind nothing here.
Well, that's the thing that's so hard about sometimes acting in these things is that like the kids weren't there, and then we like
Yeah.
later captured kids and kind of constructed all the pieces.
Hey.
This is a me lean. I love to lean.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night. I actually really love this scene.
I totally get it. I felt bad.
I love the one-liners that you guys kind of riffed on when we were doing the combat stuff for the snowball fight.
Oh my god.
I still die laughing when I hear you guys insulting children.
And I think that was really, a lot of that was just my instinct.
Yeah. Your parents don't love you.
Yeah, and then I think eat snow, you
Eat
little.
snow.
No, I
Yes.
think you little shits. Yeah, because I think you were like eat snow, and then I said eat snow, you little shit. I think
God,
it's like
I love name calling children.
What the fuck? I'm not even playing.
Interesting parallel is Ellie doesn't want to do any of this until she gets hit with a snowball, and then it's like, let's make these motherfuckers pay, which is again is a really lighthearted moment of what this whole story's about.
Better run, you little shits. Holy shit! Get to cover. Go, go! Gotcha. We're on the board, suckers. Eat that. Fair. Fuck yeah. Ow!
don't tell your mom.
Kid.
Get back here. Oh, you like that? Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Oh, suck it. Oh, I'm gonna get ya! In your face! Oh, dang it! See you! Eat snow! Boom! Eat snow, you little shit! We're winning! Oh, you know you got snow in your hair. No fair! Eat it, shrimps! Hey! How's it feel? No! Get her! Help me! You'll never get away with this! Get off of her, you monsters!
All right, we actually have some work to do. Shrimp.
Man!
I guess I asked for that, huh?
Yep.
Let's go.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice you assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
I feel like contrast is too high or something.
Hey, stop it.
All of the horse acting was always very funny to me because how that works is you have somebody holding on to a rope and you're just kind of
Pulling it along.
pulling them around. And it would always make me laugh.
Fun fact, the guy in the stable there is Yuri, who plays Spider-Man in the Spider-Man Insomniac game.
That's Yuri?
And this was another big scene. Anytime we have a big scene like this, we can only have so many actors in the volume, so this is captured in pieces. And I remember, like, Troy played one of like the people kind of
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
were improvising, talking crap in the background.
Yeah, and it's not there anymore. There was a bit where he said something kind of
Yeah.
goading to me, and it's not there anymore. But then every take we did, I'd call him a new name that
Oh,
I thought was like
yes.
embarrassing. I'd be like, "Listen, Chad."
You come back. Be smart about it.
Wait, I actually didn't know there's only a certain amount of people you can have on the volume?
Get going.
Yeah, just because we start losing data after a while, so to track all the little balls and stuff. It gets fuzzy. Like above 8, I think it just like gets more expensive, and you're more likely to be error prone, so it needs more cleanup.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Laura Bailey, and I played Abby in The Last of Us Part 2.
Ominous. And here we have the introduction of this crew, the Salt Lake City crew.
There's Neil.
Self-insert. And here we have Laura Bailey waking up. This was a repeating motif from the first game of these characters that are haunted by some horrible trauma and can't sleep.
The lighting is really nice here. It's really nice everywhere.
We debated quite a bit of like how much do we want to reveal for this character when you're about to play as her, versus how much we want to hold off for like the second half of the game when you get to see more of her. I remember we iterated a lot of how much snow he should have on him because he was just outside.
This is one of the audition scenes, I think.
What were you dreaming about?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Was I talking?
You're doing your...
It's important to know that we did not want to cast you in this role.
I've heard tell that you did not.
Just because you're in so many things and you're so iconic. But you were the best. And once we saw your audition, there was no turning back.
What are you gonna do, you know?
Trust me.
You painted us into a corner, Laura Bailey.
You're welcome.
Come on. This way.
It's cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
You too?
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? And just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes? Now come on.
We keep going like this, we're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird, you're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird. Careful jumping over these.
Look at the trails I'm leaving in the snow.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill, thank you.
Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Wow.
Shit.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby, stop looking down.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
This is the first real big choice this character makes, Abby, of do we turn back or does she choose justice?
We made it.
She's going to end up choosing justice, just like Ellie does later many times.
Choosing obsession.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
It's also important to note that, when you're acting in this, there's nothing there. You're in this blank white volume, and we're like, okay, it's snowing. You got to act like you're freezing. There's a town in the distance.
It's, so weird though. Like, I never, when I try to remember a scene or remember performing that moment, I never think of it in terms of oh, right, we were in this gray volume. I always had this visual of every set that was actually supposed to be there. And I think of it in those terms.
But I think that's a unique skill that only some actors have.
Really?
And other actors without the set, without the costume, they can't get into it. They can't lose themselves the way you and Troy and Ashley do.
When I did this audition, Troy was reading opposite me because he was doing all of the Abby auditions.
Sure, they'll be happy.
And
That's right.
he forgot all of the lines in this particular scene. And we were just making stuff up. I remember thinking that went really well.
These scenes can be very tricky to write, but they're also a lot of fun where you're just given hints of this relationship. And obviously there's some kind of triangle here between Abby, Owen, and Mel. And Abby does a
Look
very
at the
poor
snow
job
in
of
their
hiding her
hats and
feelings.
in the hair and on their jacket. It's
Should I say
so
congrats?
Everyone else
realistic.
sees this, they're going to want to turn back.
That's how the snow would
It's
fall and
interesting
just
that,
kind of sit there. These
Owen,
little
we're sitting up
flecks.
here, he plays this moral conscience for this group. And even here, he's trying to give Abby a way out.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost.
But not at any cost. So it's there's a line here for justice that he's not willing to cross. And she hasn't found her line yet.
Well, it's also selflessness versus selfishness, right? He now has, even with nothing else, he now has a baby he has to think about, right? Which is the same for Dina, which is the same for Jesse, which is the same for Joel. But she is only thinking about herself.
Well, one could argue she's also thinking about her father. That this is all coming out of love. The love she had for her dad. And the injustice that they all experienced in his brutal murder by Joel's hands.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do the whole thing on my own.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I've played this game multiple times. I don't know why she's not getting there.
Shit. That's a lot of them. Oh, shit.
Jesus.
Fuck. My shoulder. How do I get out of here? This is a bad idea, Abby. Okay. It's gotta be close.
I thought there was supposed to be another infected in this house. Still could be. You never know.
That's how you do it. Fuck, I'm so lost. Shit. Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Come on. This way.
Right behind you.
Do you miss being with him? With Jesse? No. We've been together for so long. Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot. Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff? I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat. Yeah, 'cause there isn't much to talk about. Yow. I got the impression that you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other. Okay. No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours.
Well, that's so big of you.
And I think she wasn't right for you.
Interesting.
Shut up.
Okay.
You can tie Shimmer up here. Hey. You want to see something spectacular?
You're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular.
Oh, brother.
Come on, stupid.
Oh, I love Dina. I missed her mannerisms. Dina-isms.
What do you think of this view, huh?
pretty nice.
Yeah, this route has its perks.
Where do we sign in?
Come on.
Fuck.
This is kind of the perfect game to play during the snowy weather. At least, you know, at the beginning here.
Who do you used to do this route with? Right. Ah, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Oh, yeah. Plus, he taught me about rewiring electronics and stuff. May we all be that sharp 73.
May we all make it to 73.
Nice.
Hey, I'm gonna guess this bong was Eugene's.
Huh? It's mine. He gave it to me.
Hey, do you have any on you, actually?
Oh, I wish. Eugene always had some on him.
December 8th, Dina and Eugene, all clear. December 27th, found a wild horse stuck in the ice. Got it out, taking it back to camp, skipping the next lookout. Dina, Eugene, all clear. January 24th. February 8th, Jesse and Astrid. One clicker in the basement of 2358 Mountain View, cleared it. February 29th, oh, there's a leap year. Interesting. Greg and Bonnie. Dead goat, found by Sunny Days Retirement. Found 3 runners inside, cleared them. Dina, Eugene, 1 runner along the main road, cleared. Greg and Bonnie, all clear. Snow's pretty rough. Camping here tonight. Jesse and William, all clear. Dina, Eugene, killed 3 runners outside the suburbs. All else clear. June 19th, Dina, Eugene found a dead deer just outside the tower. Looks chewed up but no infected. July 21st, Dina, Eugene, all clear. Bad rainstorm. River ahead flooded. Camping here tonight. August 27th, Dina, Eugene, all clear. September 4th, Jesse and Dina. Saw footprints, follow them. 2 adults, 1 child in need of medical attention. Be skipping next lookout, taking them straight to town. October 19th, Tommy and Joel, all clear. They kind of left it for like a month and a half or so. That's kind of how they do it, I guess. Month and a half. November 30th, Greg, Bonnie, all clear. December 28th, Tommy, Joel. 2 clickers, gas station, cleared them. Otherwise clear, all clear, all clear. January 16th and February 3rd.
And there.
Come here. Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
There's the town. With the big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next lookout is.
So like what they do here is actually really smart, I
At
think.
a supermarket?
Yeah, we'll pass that on our way into town.
Ah, there's a ski lodge. That's the one on Tommy and Joel's route.
That's the one.
I can see a storm. Gonna have some good sledding tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the horses. Question. Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday?
They're clean.
No judgment.
It's patrol, you know. We're here to kill infected, not to look fancy.
Still look nice.
Thank you.
Hey, Japan.
The horse's name is Japan.
Yep, come on.
Ellie, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Go.
I think we should go out like Eugene.
From a stroke?
No, from old age. Like living a long life.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Oh, look who's talking.
Well, you'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today. You know how you're gonna die?
Ooh, let me guess. You're gonna kill me? Did I ruin your punchline?
No. Maybe. Fuck you.
Look at that.
Sorry.
I can break the ice in this.
Hey, should we check these houses out?
Seems quiet, but we can if you want. I bet they still got supplies.
What do you know about this place?
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it out this far. We usually catch them on the outer perimeter. What are you doing tonight?
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Oh. You guys good?
Yeah.
Dear Santa, I
Poor
was a
kid.
good boy this year. Can I please have a big dog? I want it to keep my daddy safe while he goes hunting for food. Could also help protect our house from the monsters. Could also help keep me company when my daddy closes himself in the bedroom. Here's what she should look like. Can you also get me a gun? I think if I was stronger, my daddy would be happier. Thank you very much, Eric.
What movie you guys gonna watch? What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Well, we used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them.
Oh, no.
I actually really like them, too. What about you? What are you doing later?
Some people were talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. You wanna meet up after?
Okay. Maybe I'll play guitar for you.
Okay. What's Curtis and Viper 2 about?
Okay, so 2 former commandos that go rogue to fight bad guys. And I think in this one, they go up against Russian spies or something.
I'm more interested in this than I thought I would be.
All right, so the young one, Viper, he's a trained ninja. And he's a complete badass.
So how old is he in the first movie?
10.
Wait, how many movies did they make of this?
I think they made 4?
Jeez.
Joel actually saw the last one in the theater. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. You think anybody out there is still making movies?
Has to be.
How do you know? I mean, what if they're all just like us? Just surviving day to day.
Well, I write new music, so if someone had a camera.
Wait, hold up. There are original Ellie songs? Why haven't you played any for me?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, will you play one for me? Tonight?
I'll think about it. Ooh, I don't have this one.
Isn't it one of those superhero cards you're all into?
Oh, yeah.
Ellie, don't forget Shimmer.
So you can't shoot your horse. I knew that.
Easy going.
Oh shit. Not a horse, I'm a moose.
What the fuck? Oh, that smell. Looks like Infected did this.
How many do you think it would take to bring down a moose?
More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find them.
We can see where the
Got more
footprints
blood.
led.
Shit. I hear some inside.
Dina, this way.
eating on a moose leg.
It's
So I'm
down.
kind of surprised that it actually
That's one.
like it wasn't feasting on it out there. It just
Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket.
it grabbed the moose leg, brought
Good
it in
idea.
here, and just started eating it.
You good?
Yeah,
Nice throw, by the way.
thanks.
The way we came in was barricaded. How'd that runner get in here?
Yeah, it's a good question.
What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol?
It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It was like, I don't know, a dozen? You?
Cleared about 20 once. There was a group passing through.
Fuck. Maybe we'll get you a new personal record today. Dina, this way. More runners. Let's keep it quiet. Let's see how it goes.
That all of them?
Yeah. Looks like it.
We still gotta get the ones in the supermarket.
Let's keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
Ellie, help me up there. I wanna look around.
Coming.
Knew we had to go this way.
All right, go ahead.
There's a hole in the roof over there. Here.
Thanks.
Look. See?
All right. Let's figure out how to get in there. Dina, under here.
I'm ready for this jump scare. I totally remember this.
Ellie, are you clean?
Yeah. Just banged up.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Deal.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Anything good
That's
back there?
tough.
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
This way. I'm in.
Me too. Should we check for supplies?
Hey, got some alcohol.
Couple of rags. Here, fix yourself up. I see spores in there. Masks on.
Got it.
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Oh, that's so sweet. All these spores mean they've been here for a while. Keep your eyes peeled for older infected.
Yeah. Is this part of the supermarket?
I don't know. I think we're above it.
Let's get to the ground floor.
Employee of the month day.
This is pointless.
Is it when they gave a dog? He's the good boy.
Oh shit.
Now we can fall down.
Blind motherfuckers make my skin crawl. Let's make sure the rest of the building's cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here. Speaking my language. Ellie, found the door. Help me out from the knees. I'll make you a present. I'll take a present. Ellie. Here. Thanks. Careful with that. I'm a pro. We're not done.
I don't think silencer matters.
We got some numbers here. Any still moving? Nope.
You know what? I'm impressed with us.
Yeah. Man, the guys are not gonna believe our numbers.
Okay. Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking break. We earned it.
Agreed.
Do you see a way out?
I won't budge.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole in the roof.
Okay.
Cable here.
Here we go. Yeah. That should hold us. Get over. Fuck yeah.
Okay, that's good. Here I go. Careful when you get up here. It's windy. Over here. Storm's really picked up. How far are we from the lookout? Just past the next town. Following you. This way! Hey, how far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay.
go, girl. I know. Keep going. Dina, how much further? Dina? Dina! Dina, where are you? Dina! Fuck. Dina! Ellie! Ellie! Oh, thank God. Come on. This way. Where are we going? Just trust me. Get inside. I'll get the door.
You been here?
Rode by it. Never came inside.
All right, let's make sure it's clear. Someone's locked this place up. There's something back there. I think I see a bed.
Think we got a squatter?
You see another way in? What's going on here?
All this electronic stuff? This has to be Eugene's.
Huh. Definitely Eugene's place. He was a Firefly?
He served with Tommy.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ, killed 3 soldiers, and 2 civilians.
Jesus.
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general. I don't know. I don't buy Tommy doing that, though.
He could do worse.
What do you mean?
He and Joel did a lot to survive after the outbreak. Oh my God. It's Tommy and Eugene. They look like babies here.
Lights, heaters. There's gotta be a generator around here somewhere.
He left his family to join the Fireflies. Harsh.
Eugene.
Wow.
Hey, found the generator. Oh, that's better.
Oh, wow. Impressive workbench, Eugene. I bet you could mod your gun with this gear.
Might as well fully mod the gun out.
Oh, hello. Ellie, look at the floor. There's more stuff down there.
You see a way down?
Not here.
Come on.
What's he got down here?
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his sake. He was so lonely, man.
Oh my god. It's weed.
That's a lot of dead weed. This explains a lot.
Hey, he's got that videotape thing.
Huh. Dong of the Wolf. Smash Brandy's cooch.
Are these?
It's porn.
Interesting taste, Eugene. Maria would lose her shit if she saw this place.
How'd he get this together?
Must have taken him forever.
I wish he'd told me about this. Could have helped him out.
I think I'll stop the stream right after this.
Dina, it's a gas mask bong.
God, he was so smart. Oh, there we go.
You think it's still good?
Does weed go bad?
Let's find out.
The infamous weed scene.
Are you gonna talk about how we did this twice? You haven't
Oh,
heard
yeah.
it?
Oh, we
my
had a whole
God,
other version of
yes.
the scene that was a little too
On the
earnest,
nose. Yeah.
and we rewrote it and recaptured it.
It's
How do
funny
you
you
mean by
described it
that?
as earnest because I felt that it was literally a fight until she's like, "Okay, I love you."
It also felt that fight was trumping some stuff that happens later in the theater once we're in Seattle. So this was like a moment to give them
What's wrong with you?
pure innocence before we go on this violent journey.
I remember, Neil, when you pitched the idea that, like, she throws the glass, and I was still, to this day, I'm like, but what if you smoke glass? I'm
What if you
really
smoke glass?
concerned.
It is true.
Yeah.
I mean, gonna be stuck here a while, right?
Kissing scenes in performance capture is really hard.
I feel like that the hardest part about it was when we would have to do the ones where we would have to be standing apart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
then
that was really embarrassing.
we would just have to be like
Yeah,
with
because
ourselves.
we had one where it was just you standing there with your face turned to the side
Ugh,
and
I-
just kind of kissing the air so we get the pure facial reference that isn't obscured by
And then
Shannon's
I was like,
big head.
why do you need the front of the face? The front of the face is being used.
Well, because they animate it from like all angles, even though you only see like one
Yeah.
side.
How would you?
I feel like if I had to do this with anybody else, it would have been even more uncomfortable. But because Shannon and I got so close, it was helpful to sort of, when we had to do those awkward sort of kissing moments and we weren't actually being able to connect with each other physically and feeling awkward and weird, we would still be holding on to each other. So it still felt
We were like minorly cuddling.
Minorly cuddling, so you're like, well, at least there's like a little bit of something
Like
here.
intimacy. There was still some form of intimacy that was like, all right, I still feel safe. I don't feel like I'm like flapping in the wind.
And you're in a brightly lit room.
Very brightly
with
lit
a
room.
bunch of technical engineers like standing all around you.
Yeah. But we found ways around it to sort of still be able to, you know, connect with each other and not feel so weird.
Oh, what? I mean, now I really want
I mean, what you're doing is, I think, pretty hard. You're trying to convey years of relationship with this other your best friend, and it all has to come across like there's just so much history, and yet there's this still awkward thing that hasn't been realized until this moment.
Have you met you?
You make me
God,
want to
the
go back
music.
inside for that blizzard.
She's gotta flick that joint really aggressively in a second.
Flicky.
Ellie's so cool here. Look at how cool she is.
This better be better than a 6.
That was a very cool flick.
Yeah. The flicking always made me
It's
uncomfortable.
very
I was
aggressive.
like, what if it catches on
It's
fire?
a very dry space.
We go back to Abby, I think. Yeah. Okay, I think this is a great place to stop. Been playing for a little over an hour. Hour and a half, oh my goodness, it's been way too long. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.